Hi, this is Stefador's Jewelry and More. Thank you for joining me today. And if you've never been to my channel, please subscribe, like, and hit that bell so that you get all the notifications when we come and do a video or go live. So I have been buying beads, as you guys know who are following me. We are now going to open another bag. This one is by Ice Crystal, or yeah, IS Crystal. And I got well, let me just show you what I got. Very excited about this one because this one is not just the regular 8mm natural stone crystals, although there are some in this order, but there is a little surprise that's a little different than what I've been ordering, and they had them available, so I think I got all of the options that they had. So I'm just gonna, and they're all, each package of beads is packed like this, so I'll be right back. Ready? Let's feast your eyes upon these beautiful metal 8mm beads. These are metal beads with rhinestones in them, and oh my goodness, I couldn't resist. Could you? Could you resist? I know I couldn't. Oh, they're so, this is the multicolored one. Let me just zoom in on these. Fabulous little beauties, and these are going to be beautiful in my bracelet work or necklace work, whichever I choose to do. But I hope that you follow me so that you can also see what I come up with as we create. But I'm going to go count these beads. Uh-oh, here's a damaged one. Oh, you know, you gotta have one bad seed in the bunch once in a while. That one's damaged. There's a lot of weight in this package, so it was a pretty big load. So order, I meant. So I will keep that for maybe some kind of mixed media piece, or dig out the rhinestones or whatever. It's never a piece of junk. You can always alter something. I'm just gonna pull my cat out of the bag. Oh, that was funny. Come on. This was actually a gift from another order that I actually have not shown y'all, but I'm going to use it because I gave the other cat to my mom because she's going to a wood turner's retreat, and she may be taking up classes to learn how to do woodwork, making wood. And so I told her if she does get into it, she has some friends that do, that if she does get into this, that I may want her or them to make me some so that I can sell to you. So that would be fabulous. So this was from Oki. I ordered an order, and this was a gift. So I'm extremely excited to have that. At least I don't think I bought it. But anyways, these are 8mm metal rhinestone spacer beads, if you would. They could be beads all by themselves. They're a little fragile, as we just saw, so I'd probably just use them as spacers versus a full bracelet, but it does make a beautiful bracelet, does it not? Now normally when I do a bowl or a bracelet on these bowls, there's usually 22. So I'm going to count this first one and we'll go from there. Little metal ones, I guess, were 23 is what I counted, and I was going back and forth between 22, 23. So if you did a full 8mm bracelet, this one's going to be 23 pieces of 8mm. So I might have been counting my other ones at 22, 23. I can't remember, but I know I was going back and forth on that. But it's a beautiful bracelet all on its own. But these will definitely spark up the natural stones that I have. I cannot wait. We counted 386 metal rhinestone beads, and 2 of them were damaged, and that's not bad considering. So we didn't do too bad for 2 damaged pieces. There we go. There we are. Beautiful. Oh my goodness, look at that sparkle, look at that. Oh, how you sparkle. Oh, how you shine. I don't know if you can really see it in this plastic, but they are absolutely shimmery. I've got rhinestone reflections going all over my truck. Let's get a good close-up. Beautiful, beautiful beads. Look at that. These are silver with the AB finish rhinestone. So they look colorful. They look like that rainbow finish. So this is it might be the iris rainbow finish, but I believe it's AB. Kind of do the same thing, but beautiful metal beads. Let's count these up. Kind of want to remind you the reason I do this is so that I can have a video log for accounting for my inventory. Absolutely beautiful. Love it. And one more. Maybe one more. Another one more. Okay. So we're going to go off the bases of the last one, and we'll count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, darker. There's a difference in the tones of gold. So this is a lighter gold than this one. It's like an antique gold. And this is just like a gold with a AB finish. And I think this is a antique gold with the colored rhinestones. So they are different. And these, aren't they beautiful? Because if you are, just let me know and get to my cellar and get some more. But I can't keep buying if I know I don't have anybody coming to get some too. So that's just the way that goes. All right, 392. I put that in my book. So let me write that down and I'll be right back. And here is the next batch. It is another silver, and these are multicolored. So we have silver multicolors, just like we had the antique gold in multicolors. So these rhinestones are also multicolored. So beautiful. Let's get to counting. Let me just open them up and show them to you real quick. Gorgeous. Can you see those? Aren't they awesome? I love them. Absolutely love them. Let me back that back up. This will be our first bracelet count. I'm only doing it in bracelet counts because it's easier for me to count these. It takes less time, and of course then I'm saving you guys me counting one like I did that first video. It was just way too much. That's why I'm editing. So this is bracelet number 1, 23 pieces, and that's how we're going with it. One bracelet. 2. 2. 3. 4. 5. 6. 7. 8. 9. 10. 11. 12. 13. 14 here. 15. 'Total of 345, 15 bracelets plus 5 pieces. I have 3 here, but I dropped 2 on the floor. So there we have it. Beautiful, beautiful pieces. Gorgeous. So let me get these put in. See what's next, guys. We've got a few more, well, quite a few more to go. I think I ordered 9 bags of stuff, so yeah, we got a little bit to go. Okay, so this is our next bag. This one didn't come with as many. I think they were a little more pricey. I can't remember, but we are going to dump these out, and then we're going to give it a count. But let me just first show you a close-up of these beautiful metal beads. Look at those. Oh, and I just dropped one. I'm gonna have at least 3 metal beads on the floor somewhere in my truck. And a lot of times I can't find them because they get in cracks and crevices. So if they ever pull apart this truck, they'll be beaded out. Started with the first bowl. Or the first bracelet, I should say. These seem to be a little thicker. I may have to count this one. Let me count these because they do seem to be a little thicker. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. Now see, this one's 22. I started with the green one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. Oh no, I'm counting 21. Okay, one more time. It's tiebreaker. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. So at 22 it is on these. They just vary just a little bit, but just enough to know that it's different. So we got to multiply the count different. So this is one bracelet and 22 beads. 2. We're not going to get very many out of this one. It's 3. 4. 5. 'So that was 5 bowls, and that brings us to a count, because I had some extras. It was 110, and we ended up with 130, plus the one on the floor, so 131. Not as big of a bag, not as many, but that's okay. These were a different piece. And I don't think these were BOGO. I think that was one when I bought these were not buy one get one. So that was just one bowl, I believe. No BOGO. To be honest, I do not feel like counting these up. I'm gonna guess there's 300-400 of these, maybe more. These are the rondelle spacers, and I've got to get to sleep and go to bed for work, so I am not going to count these out. These are spacer beads, but I'm going to rough guess about 300 to 400 in here. These are all gold with an AB finish. I just got 500 silvers from Temu, so I'm pretty thrilled about having these in gold. So now I've got a nice stash of both gold and silver rondelle spacer beads. Beautiful. I can now save my money from going to Michael's. Okay, or Hobby Lobby. I don't get near as many, but anyways, these are 2 packages. I believe this was a buy one get one. Let me back that up. This was a buy one get one, and so I'm gonna say I probably got anywhere from 600 to 800 spacers in here. That would be a rough guess, but we're not counting this tonight. I just can't do it. But I do want to show you the fact that I'm in the metals department on this order. I did order the frames. These are frames. I already have some blank frames, but here's a specialty one that they gave me for free just for ordering. It's so super cute. I believe these were because of Easter, so I'll probably have to be using them next Easter because Stefanie don't have time. Stefanie just don't have time. So all of these right here got the little enamel to them, and then there's silver ones, and they're not enameled, so they're just blank frames. That looks like a little panda ear. And this looks like, those are pandas, I believe, unless they're cat. Oh, they got whiskers, so it's probably a cat. Cat and rabbits frames, and they're stinking cute. And there's 42 pieces in there, so that when I bead, I'll be able to put an 8mm bead inside of those frames. And I'll try to make some for Easter, particularly these little colorful Easter ones, but they also have the plain gold and the plain silver for the Easter, and I'll try to get busy on some of those. And in the same purchase, I got these cat's eye beads, so I think these cat's eyes would be absolutely adorable in these frames because they just really go with the color scheme. Perfect, isn't it? It is a perfect match. Actually, these look like they would fit a 10 millimeter bead. So I'm not sure about putting a, let's just look at that. Let's pull some of these cat's eyes out, because I do have to count these. These are a must. No. Okay, so the little ones, the littler frames, oh, sorry. The littler frames hold the 8 millimeters very well. But this, the ones with the enamel, look how much space is in there. Let me see if I have a 10 millimeter bead on me. Now, this was also a part of the purchase. It's a mix. And this mix had 10 millimeter and 12 millimeter and freeform beads in here. Let me just open this up and try and see if I can find a 10 millimeter bead. I'm pretty sure they've got freeforms. I'm pretty sure they said there was 10 millimeters in these mix bags, but I might not have gotten one. I was just looking for an easy 10 millimeter. I'm not finding one. Go figure. They're all 8. I only see 8s and freeforms. Okay. Okay, so I do have from another order that I have not unboxed yet. These I think might be 12 millimeters, so this is going to be too big. When did they tape that? They taped the top of that. Now that I've never seen. Okay, so they taped the top of my zippy bag. Oh, I wish they wouldn't have done that. These are my ceramics. I might as well show you. But I did purchase these ceramics from another company. But I want it's a 12 millimeter anyway. They're going to be too big. You can just see they're too big. But I was looking for a 10. Okay, that's not going to work. Let me find a 10 millimeter bead. Okay, I found a 10 millimeter bead. We're going to see if this works for a 10 mil bead instead of these 8 millimeters. I think it will, but we will see. This is out of my this strand is called a brown marble, and it is out of my curated bead box. And because I'm curious and I just have to know, I'm gonna go ahead and open that up. I did the video for the unboxing. It may or may not be out yet for this. I don't remember. But we are going to, that is definitely meant for a 10 mil bead. So there you go, 10 millimeter. Like I said, I'm getting pretty good. I'll just say I'm getting pretty good at knowing my millimeters over the years. You know, I haven't delved into jewelry in a long time, but over the years I've definitely learned a few things. And these are 8 millimeters and these are 10 millimeters. So that's a 10 millimeter frame, which is pretty cool. And I'm going to see if I can't get some more of these too from the same company in my stash, because you know I know I'll be using them. And these are great for the cats, will be for any time, but the rabbits, well, I guess they could be for any time too, but I'm thinking Easter for sure. And if I can, I'll make some, but I don't know. Don't quote me on it. Don't hold me to it. But let me just go ahead and get started with the counting of the other beads in this purchase, because I need to get to bed. And these were the little treasures I got out of my metal bags that weren't supposed to be in there, but I've got a little a large 10 millimeter size rondelle, silver rondelle. There we go. And then a little 8 millimeter size silver rondelle, and then a 8 millimeter spacer bead. I mean a bead cap. So that was in my metals when I was counting. Little metals treasure bag. Alright, let's get started with the cat's eye beads first. I get these off camera, and it takes 22 beads of the cat's eye beads for a bracelet. So there's one bracelet. Four, 5, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. We might just get 15 out of this. There's 15. Really have been trying not to drop these, but I have dropped one of every package, I think, so far. Team bracelets at 22 beads puts us at 330, plus the extras was 343, I think is what it was. I've already forgotten. Anyways, roughly about 343. Doesn't have to be 100% accurate. Just trying to get an idea of what my purchase is and how much I paid for them. If I need to rethink things and find another source. I am just trying to figure it all out. But there's the cat's eye beads. And then the next one, we're going to go with this mixed bead. And these actually have the free forms in them. I'm going to dump these out and put my cat bowl here. My cot bowl. And we'll get started. I'm going to tell you that I am seeing lapis lazuli, Dalmatian, flower agate, clear quartz, and there's a faceted clear quartz. So there's a nice selection. Flower agate right there. Red line jasper, African blood bead. There's a frosted, that looks like a pearl, must be a glass pearl. But there's definitely some nice natural stones in here. This is, let me count them, and then that will tell me where we're starting at. Okay, because I think these vary in size. There's 21 on this one, so that's one bracelet. I don't know if I'm going to need to count all of them, because I'm just going to go with 21 on this one. That's what it'll take to make a bracelet. I also saw some lapis lazuli and blue apatite and green moss agate and maybe some matte jasper. So there's a nice selection of natural stone beads here. Yeah, they're definitely off on size from each other. So that one's even bigger. Yeah, that's a bigger one. Golly, some are smaller, like this clear quartz, and like that one, they're smaller, much smaller. So I might just need to count these, because I'd like to get somewhat of an accurate count. Oddly enough, this one also had 21. So we're just going to go with 21. That way it'll be a lot faster for me to count. Number 3, and I'm seeing some hematite, and well as a yellow tiger's eye, blue apatite. I'm not sure what this might be. This is blue and green, so that might be some sort of jasper. Hematite, black obsidian, and there's a frosted. I'm not sure if that's moonstone. I'm not real sure about some of them. There's some rose quartz, and here's some goldstone, and a dragon's eye, dragon's yellow, green dragon vein. So, look at that. Number 4. Number 5. 6. Number 7. I see some Dalmatian jasper. 8. 9. 10. I think I just saw some ocean jasper. I think that's what that is. Some blue ocean jasper, but I'm not 100% sure. 11. 12. Saw some amethyst. 13, and I see some morganite, and I also saw some picture jasper. 14. I just saw some mahogany. I don't know if we're going to get 15 out of this, but we just might. I don't know what that one is, but it's pretty. It looks like we've got at least 15. Oops. Darn it. I keep dropping these beads. Okay, we're going to take that one out. So there's 15. Alarm's going off. 15 times 21 is 315. 16, 17, 18. I dropped one on the floor, so that's 19. And then we had some freeform pieces. That's some sort of pink fluorite, I think, and that's some kind of agate, probably. And I'm not quite sure what that one is, but there we go. And it looks like we had some little spacer beads mixed in this mix as well. So there we are. So I have one last bag to open and count, and I really, for the life of me, cannot remember what this stone is. Excuse me. It's purple in nature, lavender of some sort, and I don't have a clue. I can't remember what it is whatsoever. So if you happen to know what this stone is, it's purple in nature, even though it looks kind of grayish in my camera. It's not. It's a light purple. I really don't know what this stone is. I don't remember it. I didn't write it down like a big dodo. This is when I first started buying, so I didn't have a grasp on really what I was doing when I was buying, and I therefore did not write the type of stone down. So if I come up with it before I post this video, I'll put it across the screen. Otherwise, I don't know. So they're pretty. That's all I know. Let's get to counting. Yay. I this also has 21. So there's one. Two. Three. Four. Five. Seven. 8. 9. 10. 11. 12. 13. 14. We had 14 bracelets at 21 pieces. It's 294, 296, 98, 304 pieces. That will conclude counting these bags on this IS crystal purchase. I dropped one just now, but I don't know. I've been dropping one of every bag. Why not, right? So that was my final purchase with this group. And then let me put that away. The freebies that I got was some beading string, the elastic string. Oh, yeah. Let me just go ahead and pull these out. Some spacer beads in gold and silver. I'll put that to my collection. And then they gave me orange and yellow, black, blue, and white string. And then there are some beading needles in here. And then these were extras. Again, freebies. I'm not sure. They're glass. I think they're glass. Ooh, they feel like agate, actually. The crackled glass, I suppose. Okay, yeah, they're crackled cubes. Let me get these in my hand. They gave me a nice bit of, oh, they're beautiful. I remember them giving me some cubes, but they move so fast that you kind of miss what they're doing. But there are some beautiful crackle cubes. They feel like agate more than they do glass. So I'm not sure if that's glass or agate. It feels like agate to me, like agate stone. Oops, I guess I was quite close there. And then these are little beads. I guess they're little cats. I don't know what they are. There's some kind of little creature with little eyeballs. I do not know what they are, but there you go. Super duper cute. Good little spacers, just the same. I don't know if I missed a cube. But there you go. These are all little beads. Again, not sure if they're stone or glass. I guess I need to assume glass, because I just don't know, unless they're crystals. I'm not sure. So, and then apparently there's one little bead, rhinestone bead, that was in there, so that's pretty cute. It's a loner, so it'll have to go on an asymmetrical something. But those were the freebies in this pack. I was hoping to make a project. I may come back to this video and do a project instead of uploading right away, so I'll probably do that if this video is not too long. Till then, I'll see you next time. Bye. If I'm back, you'll know it.